Hi, beautiful. So it is currently May the 26th, and I just want to get into the reading, see what we need to know in order to grow, in order to fully become, and not even become, but in order to fully be present and walk in the power that we're supposed to for these next couple couples, or just currently right now, whenever you're hearing this. So, first of all, we have a new life. This is truly a new life. And in order for you to fully see that, and literally, I just opened my not review, what you call it, my visor to look at myself in the mirror, and a spider just dropped from it. But it didn't drop all the way. It like dropped a little bit on its web and then it climbed back up. And it's just like literally like you're here. Spiders are all about creating, because think of the intricate webs that they create. And let me look up spiders really quickly just so I can make sure that I am on it. But just creation, balance, destiny, and illusion. You know what I'm saying? Artistry and manifestation. Just allowing everything to be interconnected. Okay. And creating new life, literally designing everything the way you want it to be designed. Let me get this spider out of here. But just creating everything the way you want it to be. Like, who's to say your web can't be the way that you want it to be? Come on, little spider. Come on. Who's to say that? Come on, little spider. Come on. Come on. No. Oh my goodness. You're scaring me. I don't know why I got so scared. Damn spider. But who's to say you can't not live the way that you want to live truly and create the life that you want to create? And I've been getting like the feeling of just not even the feeling, but just the confirmation that this life that you're creating is a brand new life. This life isn't going to look similar to the lives of the other people that are around you or the other people that you've encountered. And it's not even the people that are around you, the people that you grew up with, or the people that you have been around, because this is a new life. So this new life is going to require you to connect with other people, to build a connection, a network. Going back to the spider, building new things, building in new places, and building with new people. You feel what I'm saying? So you really have to just go for it and travel. Like, how did a spider even get in my car and then get under the sun visor? You feel what I'm saying? Like, go to these new rooms, walk into these new areas, and as this new person that you are, you literally have to choose. Like yesterday, I went to a different part of my city, and you know how sometimes, not even sometimes, but you can tell when you're in a different part, like as far as wealth, or not even wealth, but just mindset, honestly, because that's all it is. It's everything is your mindset. So I went to, let's say, the more open minded side of town, where there is more abundance flowing, there is more positivity, there is more belief in riches and wealth. And I was in Goodwill. Child, this Goodwill had a whole boutique in there. And first of all, I saw the boutique when I first walked in. I was like, okay, I'm going to check you out. But I was just walking through the Goodwill, just passing time. Like, I had some free time. And I just got rid of a bunch of clothes. So I'm like, let me see if I find anything in here to start creating my new wardrobe. So I'm walking around and I'm looking, and I'm literally just gliding through the racks of clothes. Now, I did look at their books. And their books, the First of all, just think. Remember when they took away the right to read? Yeah, I feel that, girl. Well, but when they took away the right to read, right? And then they put all this information, all this knowledge in books. But they also, a lot of people already has this knowledge that are in books, and they pass it down through mindset, through lifestyle, through, it's already programmed. You know what I'm saying? They're just continuing the program. But a lot of this knowledge we don't know because we didn't have the right to read. And now we had the right to read. We didn't choose not to read, you know? But, and I say all that to say, I was looking through their books, and it was just like, wow. Like, look at all this knowledge. Look at how much, from reading one book, how much your insight in your life can change because of the things that you've opened up your mind to, or the things that you've become aware of. So there are a lot of books that I will be reading. Um, yeah, and just sharing knowledge. But I was looking through the clothes in the original part of Goodwill, and I wasn't even like going through the clothes. I was just scanning with my eyes, and I was like, I'm not feeling any of this. So I'm like, whatever. I go in a boutique immediately. Immediately, it was like, whoa. Now this is my style. You know what I'm saying? And it's like shifting your mindset, like, and going to those new, better places. Not even better, but like higher frequency places, or just places where they would have what you desire, what you're looking for. Going there, having these connections, meeting new people, opening yourself up to more. And I feel like that is the key. So go to these places where there is more. Go to these places you've never been before. Get out of your comfort zone. Literally, I am driving to a whole nother state today. I'm packing up. I'm already packed, honestly. I just got to finish bringing a couple things down for my sisters. And I'm taking my two girls, and we are going to another state because have been I've been called there, literally. So I'm going to answer the call, and I'm going to go regardless of anything. So that I say all that to say, trust that this new life is here for you, and you can literally choose, just like that, choose to see in every moment life a different way. You can choose to show up a different way. You can choose to respond a different way. Literally, I was so confident, and I felt so powerful yesterday. I had on some little cowboy boots with some little heels. um I had on an outfit that I brought out of the Goodwill because, child, long story. But yeah, I had to go into Walmart, and I had to change because I didn't go home from the night before. But anyhow, um I was walking around in this new environment with all these like wealthy, you can feel the wealth. You can go in a room or in an area and literally feel the wealth. You can feel it. It's energy. And I feel like wealth also comes with, you know how they say like aura. Aura is wealth. Literally, it's you have to have it on you. You have to already be it for it to for it to continue to come to you, for you to continue to step into that. I got so many compliments and like smiles and greetings from these wealthy people because I put myself in those areas, and I walked with that same energy, if not even a higher energy. Like there was this one lady, and she was like, oh my goodness. She was like, you are just like, just everything. And I was like, you are too, honey. And she was like, no, you. And then even the other day, this guy was like, he was like, I can never be as amazing as you, or something like that. And it's just like, you have to have that energy. You can't, you gotta be ready, honey. You have to have it. I'm asking ChatGPT to expand on the idea that wealth and money is energy. It's energy, just like aura. You have to have it on you. You have to be attractive. You have to claim it and exude it. Okay, let's see. Okay, wealth is energy, money is frequency. Just like your aura, it speaks before you do. It doesn't start in your wallet, it starts in your field. You know, when you understand that wealth is energetic, you stop chasing and you start becoming. You stop looking for money outside of you and you start aligning with the version of you that already carries it in her essence. Hello? Hello, it's not about grinding harder. It's about becoming a magnet. You don't get wealthy. You tune into wealth, okay? Your aura must be turned on. Your posture must speak confidence. Your walk must move with trust. Your words must echo value. Your heart must feel full. Okay? To attract money, you must feel like money. Clean, vibrant, intentional, circulating, claiming space without apology, investing in yourself like you're already funded. Stop being scared of the money. Stop holding on to money. And it's not just about holding on to it, because you have to be respectful of it and don't just splurge it every time you get it. Be respectful of it and, you know, do what you're supposed to do with it. Okay? So let's get back into this reading. So what else is here right now? It's erase fear. And it's so easy to say, just stop being fearful, stop having these limiting thoughts, but just continue to catch yourself, do some EFT and catch yourself when you're having these thoughts, because it's easy to catch yourself and redirect. You know what I'm saying? Like, because there's still some of this old life that's trying to keep you here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, of course your old life doesn't want you to leave it, but you have to continue to be like, I'm safe. You know what? Like, anytime those thoughts come up, do some EFT and rewire those beliefs, rewire those nerves, feel something else, because you don't have to be here anymore. You're not going to be here anymore, and that's why it's trying to keep you here. But that's not for you, literally. So just trust that everything is as it should be, you know, and continue to walk in faith. Do it scared. Even if you have those feelings, still do it. You know, still walk towards whatever you're going towards. Still lean into these new things. And don't let it, you're being supported. You're not being held down. You're being uplifted. You know, when anything comes up that you're not sure of, don't change your perspective of it. Choose the perspective that you want to look at things so you can get to where you need to go, because sometimes it's just a perspective shift needed. So just choose to be open to new, yeah, choose to be open to new. Look, this bird just hopped on this blue car next to me. It's literally like walking on the roof of it, of the car. Yeah, like the perspective was different for that bird. It hopped from the ground onto the hood, onto the window, onto the top, and now it's flying away to somewhere even higher. Shift your perspective when you want to see things differently. That was on a light post. You know what I'm saying? Like, and just look around, and your first view isn't always going to be the view that you need. Just look at things from a different light. Okay. And then we have continue to tend to yourself and be careful with your tongue. Be super careful. Be meticulous. Be meticulous with the words that you choose to speak, you know, because you literally use your words as powerful. Speak like you are casting spells, literally. Literally, be careful of what you're saying. Be careful when you're talking about people. Be careful when you're talking to people. I was listening to this book. I believe it's like 30 days, something about, let me see if I can find it. Let me see. But it's just like basically just be careful of what you're speaking. I don't really know where it's at. But just be careful of what you're speaking, how you're speaking. I know it's on my hoopla. And especially when you're talking to people, 30 Days to Taming Your Tongue. Listen to that book. It's free on Hoopla, or you can go buy the book, download the book. 30 Days to Taming Your Tongue. Being aware and cautious of the words you speak. Like, I promise you, there has been so many situations and scenarios that have been testing my emotional maturity and testing me and like my choice of words or how I'm going to speak to people or about people. And some of them I have not passed all the way. Some of them I failed completely. But some of them I've passed, and just pay attention to the words that you speak. Continue to work on your tongue because your tongue is powerful and everything is here for you. Okay. It may not be all at once. You know what I'm saying? It may not be when you need it, but release the need to be in control. Release the need to know everything about how everything is unfolding. Just allow everything to unfold. Allow everything to come to you. Allow everything to open up for you. It's like a flower. I see a flower blossoming. And like sometimes they open up flowers by themselves. Like I've seen a video where like you can rub the flower petals and then it'll just open up and bloom. But why do that? Let the flower open on its own, receive the flower. And if you even when you get a bouquet of flowers, sometimes it's some of them are open, some of them are not open yet. You have to allow, you can't receive all your flowers at once. Some of the lifespans are different. Sometimes, some of the flowers start to die. You can take those flowers out and you still have flowers left because those flowers bloomed a little later. So appreciate the difference in the blooming times for all of your flowers that you do have. You know what I'm saying? Sweet love. This person just drove by blasting that song. I'm about to look up the lyrics for that song. I think it's I'm in love, sweet love, hear me calling out your name. I feel no shame. Okay. Oh, when your heart has called me closer to you, I will be all that you need. Just trust in what we're feeling, never leave. Because, baby, I believe. Literally. Imagine this is God. Imagine this is the universe, the creator, source, life. I will be all that you need. Literally, it will be provided to you. Just trust that you are exactly where you are supposed to be, okay? You have everything that you need. Just trust, just believe. You have everything. The world is yours. Literally, do some EFT, and that's all I have for you right now, okay? I love you, and I will call you back.